Hello and welcome to Jack Treehorn Gaming. Today we're taking a look at a couple of references to Miasma. The picture on the left is from the Uva gallery and it says Miasma just above the man's nose. The image in the center of the screen is from the Galileo house. It is some business plaques representing the different businesses on each floor of the Galileo house. The final image here is for Chloral Miasma, a performance by Betsy O'Neill. Miasma can be defined as the particles and emissions from dead and dying corpses released into the air, resulting in the notion of bad air. For another definition, we'll look towards the ancient Greeks. They believed if you did certain things really wrong, you could get miasma, which is like a never-ending streak of bad luck. And that meant terrible things would happen to you and to people around you and your descendants. This meant getting sick and death. But luckily there were people who could purify you using certain rituals. Miasma relates to karma in a way that it affects wrongdoers and results in a streak of bad luck and death and sickness, aka everyone hates you. Miasma is thought of as a contagious power that has an independent life of its own. Until purged by a sacrificial death of a wrongdoer, society will be chronically infested by catastrophe. The example given on the Wikipedia is of Artuus, who served up his brother Thyatus a delicious stew containing the bodies of his own sons. This could relate to Trevor and Ursula and their fondness of human stew. After this event, where one violent crime led to another, providing fodder for many Greek heroic tales, reminds me of Michael and Trevor's story. For those of you who know the connection between GTA V and the Plague Doctor Mask, this is going to be another solid connection for you. And it is that the Plague Doctor Mask is used to ward off the miasma from the sick patients that the doctor visits. Hey guys, thanks for watching today, and I want you to give me a thumbs up if you're liking the new format, because I've switched it up a little bit. Hopefully it's a bit nicer than just having the laptop in the background. I know that was a bit hard for you. The idea for that was actually that you could follow along reading in 180p, but unfortunately I didn't get it up close enough to the screen, so that was the problem there. Now today I'm going to leave off with a couple of finds, the first of which relates to the Greeks. And it is triathlons, pastime of the ancient Greeks, and it says that in nature it is doubtful that you'll be required to swim, bike, run to escape the jaws of a bear or a shark. But these days the threat is your own ego and the darkness setting in as you grow older. The marathon was an ancient ritual popularized by the Greeks like buggery, but combining both exercise and ego in an all-American tradition. I find this very interesting because they make reference to ego repeatedly, and that is constant throughout the game as well. You're always getting references to ego. And the darkness setting in as you grow older, that's Michael's midlife crisis wrapped up in one. And the marathon as a ritual by the ancient Greeks. Now I wonder why they reference the ancient Greeks and calling it a ritual. Here is my final find for today, which is an Angels of Death Motorcycle Club member. This is quite strange because the Angels of Death Motorcycle Club on the GTA V Wikipedia says that they do not appear in GTA V. Now this could all be a mistake on the GTA V Wikipedia's behalf, but I find it strange that this man has got a skull on his head and other NPCs around the map can be found with skulls on their t-shirts. These NPCs act quite hostile as well. If you approach them, they'll most likely throw a punch or get some of their friends involved. For my final piece of information today, it is a find off Reddit, and it is that the pyramids of Giza actually line up with some of the mountains on the GTA V map. Now this has been getting a lot of attention on Reddit, with over 135 thumbs up, so it is quite interesting that they line up, and these pyramids line up to Orion's belt as well. So there's another history lesson for another day. Thanks for watching today, guys, and if you can't get enough of these connections to ancient Greek gods in GTA 5, you should really check out Bry0674's channel. He's a buddy of mine and he comes across with the best information. I'm always startled by it. So thanks for watching. See you later.